Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Darren the Gorilla Till! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Covington.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
That one certainly found the target.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Oh, Darren Till with style points there. Man, every time this guy lands, DC, you're hearing the losing the Usman. Back and forth we go. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like 2 tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Gastelum's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Oh, nice straight left there.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Darren Till. Good straight hand there by Till.
Nice defense. He got his hands up and he blocked it.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Oh, nice elbow.
There's a trip to get the takedown. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. The left punch is true. Now the right hand. Gastelum's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Straight punch. Useful. Final seconds here of round 1. Takedown defense holds up. Round 2 is next. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, that's the end of the round. That is not the end of the bleeding. As you see the cut on the bridge of the nose, and that thing is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. The cut man is going to give that some attention, but that's not an ideal location either. That blood is getting into the mouth. Ugly stuff for him to deal with here. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Gastelum's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. chip to get the takedown.
Yeah, sometimes, John, you have a guy that is just so versatile that they can do these takedowns in so many ways. You saw that on full display right there with that trip.
Oh, lands a huge left hand. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Till gets up, he is back on the feet here. Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Gastelum's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it. And you gotta think the ringside position will too. Referee might call him in here in short order.
That's how you control the fight. Keep fighting behind the jab.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes in top.
Gastelum gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Got the single collar tie. Till's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Gastelum's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now.
60 seconds left.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Unable to land with that punch. All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
Yeah, and he wants to continue, but he will not be afforded that opportunity. So that is it. Fans don't like it, but the doctor has to protect the fighters. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Darren the Gorilla Till! Well, the crowd... All right, so here's the Black Beast, Derek Lewis. It wasn't all that long ago that he beat Alexander Volkov, had won 9 of 10, and earned a title shot against you in New York City. Derek Lewis back on the grind here tonight.
Derek Lewis is a beast and one of the strongest guys that I have ever felt inside of the octagon. Every time his punches land, you can feel this unbelievable thud up against your head, in the body, in everything he does. It is just absolute power. He's a very, very good athlete, as he shows with these double kicks that he always likes to throw up. Derek Lewis, when you win 9 out of 10 fights, you're a monster.
And he is on paper one of the more prolific knockout artists this division historically has ever seen. The Black Beast, ready to get back to it here tonight. Here he is, folks, the Brazilian heavyweight sensation, Malhadinho Almeida, coming up on like 20 consecutive wins. This guy has dusted his way through the entire UFC heavyweight division. No real knock on him, seemingly. Certainly has an outstanding grappling game. Most often he's going to be trying to get the fight to that realm, but he has undeniable power in both of his hands as well. The real question is the size. Oftentimes in the heavyweight division, he's going to be giving up 30 or so pounds. He has added some muscle mass. We'll see how he handles this obvious physical challenge in front of him tonight. to grace the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Malhadinho.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here's the BJJ black belt, Jair Almeida, getting ready to go for round 1. And you do want, this is strictly a kickboxing fight. Can he win it? If he's not allowed to pursue takedowns or submissions, can he actually win the fight on the feet? That is what he wants to do. Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
It's about done. He's got to feel very bad. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Back to the feet now. Oh, man, huge strike lands, and now he's gonna...
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable!
Oh, my goodness.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Malhadinho.
So this... Covington maintains status as one of the best welterweights in the world.
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment the official, or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace, and the cardio, and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael dos Anjos melt under Colby Covington. He is a great fighter and a very, very hard worker.
And there he is, folks, Colby Covington. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. They are not knocking the D2 National Wrestling Championship anymore, because now Usman has some UFC gold to go with it. A huge effort to dethrone Tyron Woodley not all that long ago, and now Usman's got that title.
And he also has an undying belief in himself. He believes that through all the hard work, the result will show when he steps in the octagon. He has underrated striking, and because everyone fears his wrestling, a lot of his striking opportunities open up even more. But the moment Usman grabs you, he can control you in a way that not many guys in the UFC can. We saw that in the Woodley fight. We saw it in the Dos Anjos fight. That's why he is the best fighter at 170 pounds.
And when you're your bout agreement says Kamaru Usman on it. Get ready.
Grab a lunch meal. Grab your lunch meal!
Might need a helmet, too, if that's allowed. Kamaru Usman getting ready to go here tonight. We are set for a main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kobe Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out.
That was a nice combination there.
Unable to connect there. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
Left punch is there for him.
He's hurt bad.
Usman gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Looking to land the right hand. He missed it. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, and tonight that one landed right on the spot. An uppercut landed.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Usman connects.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. And blocks that hard punch.
Covington's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear.
Oh,
Big shot on the feet. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish it. Gets back to his feet. Oh, big left hook there. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection. Hit balance on both sides in round one. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Usman's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with round 2.
Ready.
Kamaru Usman versus Covington. Back to the feet now.
Beautiful connection lands. Fighting long is the key.
Oh, nice jab there by Covington. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now.
That'll do it! Kamaru Usman!
Oh, boy!
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world,